I don't know much about I Ching, but I take it sounds like figuring out the way where the universe may function by chance or the way of nature. Why am I talking about it? Originally, I was thinking about the luck. We say we get lucky or unlucky. It's the coincidence of some event. It's like this piece and that piece and this piece, they all separate, but at certain situation, they find some kind of a combination to create some event. And that event could be a birth of human being or life on earth. So was thinking that being lucky and feeling like miracle of life is just a coincidence, right? This atom, that atom combination, and this man and this woman get married, and prior to that, this and this and this happened, and then all of a sudden, I'm here and you are there. So it's just a miracle, but also a coincidence, and it's luck. And everything is luck from that point of view. So that's what I was wondering about. And it makes sense in the sense that when I talk about listening to heart and be connected to the way of universe, the way of nature, and the way of nature is that coincident, one after the other, connected, and the creation of living being, humans and me and you and into the future, and then we die. In and out, or this way and that way, this way and that way. Coincidence. And if you want to be lucky, and luck is also coincident, and you could be like that, but it's part of the distribution and the chance. So what? Everything is the manifestation of the way of nature. That's what it is. And out of that, we make a judgment, good and bad and right and wrong, beautiful, ugly, lucky and unlucky. But from the point of view of the way of the universe or the way of nature, it's just as it is. So we jump up and down that you hit the jackpot, have money and all that. Then you lose it. The fire hit, houses burn, earthquake, typhoon, climate change, new political system, war. Of course, as living being, we want to find the right choice, right journey, right way to live, finding what's most important and make the most of our life. But it's based upon that way of nature, which is lots of coincidence or synthesis of creating us, and then we pass away, and the next event takes place, on and on. Nothing to think it's wonderful, or is it wonderful as it is? It's up to us. Konosuke Matsushita said that 70% of what he have accomplished is by luck, and 30% is his effort. I think it's humble to say that. He is the entrepreneur and created Panasonic, very well-respected person, not just management, but lots of things contributing to the Japanese and also for the others outside of Japan. So those events happen, and it could be luck, and whether we take it is luck or not. So what does this mean? I think I would say going back to connecting to the way of nature is based upon that phenomena. And when we understand and know that we are part of that, then you are more equanimous to whatever happens, because that's what it is, the way of nature. We think it's good or bad, but at the end, as it is. So what? Be calm and quiet so we can see those events happening as not something by some luck, but it is luck. So the conclusion is whatever it is as it is. No good and bad. It's absolute. And the heart, the core of our being, is manifestation of that. The way of nature with all the events happening. So be calm and quiet again and again and again. Not jump into this luck or that luck. It's just that. So be in samadhi, as I often say. Instead of mind capturing those events and jumping up high or low, it is just the event of the way of nature manifesting. Of course, if we think because of the luck, we want to have luck to live longer, but the reality, the way of nature, may not respond unless you have the eyes of wisdom that it is luck, and be equanimous to whatever event that takes place. You can be happy and you can be unhappy, but at the end, it's just one of those phenomena in the universe. It's one of those combination of events that happen. And that's the reality, I would say. So, again, the mind may say good and bad and what to do with it and chase to get more luck. But the way to get more luck is to know who we are, and the basis of this process of how things manifest is a continuation of those luck events. And if we can see that, we are not too jumping up and down when we are lucky, but be humble to accept and move on with that understanding. All the flowers, the bird, fish, animals are the result of that combination of events as much as we are. Everything is a luck, nature's way. Accept it. then we are not driven by our mind to overjoy or over sadness, suffering, but be calm with it. And from that is access to the way of the universe, of those events, the luck, that you may be able to identify more intuitively, and the right wave of the luck of being here and now, being alive, and make the most of it. Be prepared. So maybe we'll meditate on that. But for now, just a thought. Perhaps to be humble and accept everything as it is. Yet, to find the law of universe to manifest within us, to make the most of it.